What's happening, guys? It is your pal Grizno, and fear not, my fellow completionists, I am here to help. I am here to share with you guys today my method that I've been using, and it's been working pretty well. My method for getting those camo challenges completed in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and hopefully working your way towards diamond camos for all your weapons. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing to get these done a little faster, and I think it's been working out pretty well. Some of the challenges are a little bit annoying, so I thought about it for a while, and I figured out a good way to make this the least painful process as possible. Alright, so I'm going to show you my method, and it starts with the class setup. But first, let's go in here, and I'll show you why why I decided to make this weapon. So if we go into the challenges and under the weapons, let's look at the assault rifles first, and this is my favorite one. So I already have all the challenges completed for the AK-12, so that's why I'm showing you this. And the two challenges that I want to, actually there's three, but these two guys right here, Bare Bones and Unspecial Forces, these are the two most annoying challenges to complete. 200 kills with the weapon with no attachments, and then 150 kills with no perks. And that's why they're so annoying, because you can't use attachments or perks. The other challenge that I found a little bit annoying was this one here, the strafe medals on the assault rifles, and then if you go into the submachine guns, it's basically the same thing, but instead of, it's this one, 40 kills after or during a slide. That one's kind of annoying for the submachine guns, but I'll show you what I've been doing to complete my challenges a little easier, a little faster, and like I said, it starts with the class setup. So let's take a look here. This is the one I've been sort of changing up to do these challenges, and if you notice, there's no perks, no attachments at all. And the reason behind this is because you do them both at the same time, it takes less time, guy. So yeah, that makes sense to me. So I've got the overkill wildcard on so that I can use one of each. I've got, and really it doesn't have to be assault rifle SMG, it can be any combination of weapon you want. Just use two that you're working on at the time, and this way you'll be able to, every kill you get will count towards your challenges. And I also have the tactician wildcard on here because I don't want to get kills with grenades. I want to get kills with my weapons, because grenades aren't going to help me towards my challenges. So I've got the stim on there because that's the one I like the best. That's the one I use the most. You could put you know, the exo ping on there if you want, doesn't really matter. This is the one that you want to have on there. You absolutely want to have hover on there for completing the strafe medals, because I found out that if you're in the air and you kill a guy, it counts as a strafe medal. So I just hover around all the time and yeah, shoot guys, and it gives me strafe medals. So that's what makes that part easier. The last thing is this third wildcard. Usually I would put a streaker in there and put another score streak on, because what else are you going to use, right? And that's really just, you know, oh, you get an extra streak, cool, right on. But I'm not high enough in my prestige to have that unlocked yet, so that's why you don't see it here. So that's the class setup. Two weapons that you're working on with the overkill perk, tacticians so that you can have, you know, whatever one you want here, and then the hover. You absolutely need the hover. So I'll show you guys how this works with some gameplay right now. Alright, so in addition to the class setup, I have a few more tricks that you guys can employ to get these challenges done a little quicker. First of all, play free-for-all. And this is sort of something that just worked for me, and I figured it would probably work for you guys too. But the reason why I say play free-for-all is because in free-for-all, in order to win the game, someone has to get at least 30 kills. So you have the opportunity to get up to 30 kills each round. So that's why I figured let's play some free-for-all, see how that goes. Not only that, but the rounds they don't last too long. The average length of a round of free-for-all in my experience has been 5 to 8 minutes, I guess, max. And that's pretty quick. It's faster than a TDM, and it's much faster than a domination or hardpoint. Well, hardpoint can be pretty quick if you have a good team, but you know what I mean. Anyways, The main takeaway here is that free-for-all gives you the opportunity for up to 30 kills a round. Now that is assuming that you win every round, which is, you know, obviously not the easiest thing to do every time, but even if you don't win every round, if you're a semi-competent player, you should be able to get yourself at least, you know, 15, 20, 25 kills around, as long as, like I said, you're a semi-competent player. So that's a good haul for each round as far as kills goes. You know, in a hardpoint or domination match, you might get a lot more than 30, but you're not. I guess my thought process was that in domination and hardpoint, sometimes you go really negative and you only get 9 or 10 kills a round, and the rounds last so long that that's kind of a waste of time. So free-for-all is really the best way that I found to get these challenges done faster. Some quick tips to help you do better in free-for-all. Try not to run around too much. You don't want to be a campy McCamperpants, obviously, but try to stick to a sort of one quadrant of the map, if you will, and just sort of go back and forth and defend your little area here. And trust me, you will get the kills. Guys will come to you. You don't have to worry too much about going around and finding people on these maps in free-for-all, because they're small enough that you won't have a problem with that at all. Second tip is use your mini-map. It is your best friend. The exo ping or the exo movement markers are just a godsend. Can't tell you how many times they've saved my life from a guy walking up behind me. But there we go. I win a free-for-all, and that's really your target, is to grab those 30 kills each round. But if you can't do it, you should be able to at least get a few for yourself. Alright, so let's talk about those annoying strafe and low blow challenges. Now, the strafe medals I'm showing you here, this is what the hover is for. You just hover around and shoot guys and you get strafe medals. Yeah! It's actually pretty awesome too, because most people don't expect the hover. If you're in a gunfight and you jump up and hover, a lot of people don't expect you to do that. I don't really see too many people using the hover. So that in itself is kind of a little bit of an advantage, and as you see, like, it's not even that difficult. Like, you just jump up, hover, and shoot a guy just like that. And that's the easiest way I've found to get your strafe medals done. The low blow challenges are a little more difficult, because if you're trying to do them while you're running with no perks and attachments, it's a little harder to do. When you slide without the gung-ho perk on, and you can't shoot, so that kind of sucks. And there's really a very minuscule amount of time. Like, watch that. Like, I slid and I shot him, but it doesn't give me. I shot him right after I slid, and it doesn't give me the medal. You really have a minuscule amount of time. See, even there, like, how am I supposed to do that without the perks? You know. So here, with the gung-ho perk, so much easier. Low blow, easy peasy. Low blow, easy peasy. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, the low blow medals are a little tougher to complete without any perks on, because you can't use the gung-ho perk. And I'm literally like trying to slide before I shoot everybody. It's hilarious. But if free-for-all really isn't your bag, it's not set in stone. You don't have to play that game mode. If you don't tend to do the best in free-for-all, then I would probably recommend staying away from it. But yeah, you can play domination, you can play hardpoint, you can play whatever. Just pick the game mode that you like best, the one that you know the best, and the one that you're going to be able to get the most kills in, yeah? Because that's really what it's all about, what this challenge or what this sort of strategy is all about, is getting as many gun kills in one round as possible. And you know, if you feel more comfortable doing that in domination, then by all means do it in domination. And here's a good example of the streaker wildcard usage. I just get an extra streak and you get more kills, and you know, nothing wrong with more kills. But I ended up getting my paladin here soon. And another thing I really found out is if you're going in the warbird, like physically controlling it yourself, you're doing it wrong. That thing, if you just let it go around by itself, will get you so many kills, and it will bring you to your next streak a lot faster. As you see, I pick up the paladin here, although I get absolutely no kills with it, so I didn't actually bother to include it in the gameplay. But yeah, so that's my trick, guys. Those are my strategies for getting your diamond camos faster for your weapons. Swag Nation 2015 hashtag, you know, all that good stuff. I'm a big I don't know why I like going for camos so much. I don't know, I like having the cool camos, and like I said at the beginning of this video, I am kind of a completionist by nature, so yeah, gotta get all those challenges done. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. There's a little bit of gameplay left here, so I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of that with a little tunage. And please like the video if you found it helpful at all. It really helps me with growing my channel and search results and all that, so likes are always appreciated, guys. Thank you very much for all the people who continue to watch and like the videos. I really appreciate it, and I wouldn't be doing it without you guys, so thank you. And from the cockles of my heart, thank you for any Dennis Leary fans out there. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys have any other strategies or suggestions that you employ, because I'm still not done getting all my camos for my weapons, so any tips or help, I would appreciate them as well. But without further ado, that's gonna do it for me, guys. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like if you want to show it some love. I always appreciate it. And if you like the video, you're not yet a subscriber of mine, then I invite you to join the team, guy. Become my buddy, my fella. I'm sorry. I take that too far sometimes, I think. I just love South Park, and being Canadian, I love how they make fun of Canadians on South Park. Anyways, my name is Griz, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon with more content and other stuff. Yeah! Later.